Well, very good for you too, Neil. That's an excellent job there. I actually went to Chesterland, picked up one item, and came back to Chardon, stopped at CVS drugstore, got them, and then went and got something to eat, and talked to some nice people there at Sheets. Of course, the food that I got was kind of nice too. Got egg salad sandwich, and salad and stuff. So yeah, I'm set for tonight, and I hope everybody is too. And, Neil, W9HIP, how's Miss Christine doing? Because we miss seeing both of you.
Hi, Brian and Nanette. Thanks for asking. Christine is doing real well today, and she says hi. We had just a day of reading the newspaper, and when it was raining, we were inside, and when it was drying up, we were outside. And a beautiful day. Not much more to report. It was just quiet here. This is W9HIP, and I hope everyone is well. 730.
Alrighty, very good. Sounds like me when I left the house. It was just finishing up the sprinkling. I got down the street. It was dry. It was dry. It was dry. Did I say it was dry all the rest of the way? And then I got back home. It was dry. So I made it in between the showers, thunder boomers that we had. So it was kind of nice. Rain's coming down now anyhow, but it's nice to get that fresh breeze of air through the house. This is the Tri-County Traffic Training Net. My name is Brian ACRV. Looking for check-ins with or without traffic. Anybody else wishing to join, please call.
ABMO traffic list. 1BCF.
NAWA.
Okay, I got AB8MO with traffic and N1BCF. Do you have traffic or not?
Only if Greg's on board.
Okay, I'll figure out where to put you as soon as we see if he checks in. Anybody else wishing to join the Tri-County Traffic Training Net, please call ACRV.
N8WHR, no traffic.
AB8MO, please list your traffic.
Yeah, sorry, I was without traffic. No traffic.
Okay, no traffic. I'll move you over to that list. Alrighty. Go ahead and make some comments. We'll be going through the comment round as we go along here. So we'll go into comment round. Go ahead, sir.
All right, Brian says AB8MO. It's rainy. A lot of other areas on the country are dry, but we've been getting a lot of water here. So as long as it doesn't flood and doesn't ruin Sally's garden, I guess it's okay. So getting ready for the Beacon Nets. I normally do trivia on Sunday night, and I think I got well, either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it. I think it's going to be kind of polarizing, but I think it's fun. So anyway, got to get ready, and I do the logging for that net too. And so as soon as I get done with you here, I'm going to prepare for that. So that's all I got to say, I guess. Have a good night, Brian, and everybody on the net. This is AB8MO.
Very good, Andrew, and safe travels out there if you're driving around. It is coming down pretty hard here in Chardon, so be safe and careful out there. N1BCF and Sally, go ahead with your comments. We'll see if Greg checks in eventually.
Alrighty, good evening, Brian, and everybody on the net. Let's see. I don't know. I had something I was going to say, but I missed it. Oh, yeah, I heard AB8MO. He said traffic list. That's what I thought I heard. What do I know? But anyway, I thought that was puke. Something a little bit different. Anyway, usual day, church, out to lunch, brunch, whatever. I had stopped down at Beechwood Mall for a few minutes to get something, and then we came back to Burton, and Burton has a new ice cream shop, and oh, are they good. I mean, we're talking real ice cream. I had blueberry cheesecake ice cream. Oh, that was that good stuff. Anyway, I hope they do well there. I get nothing out of it from my advertising, so I'm safe. Guess that's it. Tomorrow I've got the hotline for Master Gardener all morning long. That could be interesting. Would be nice if it were. I don't know. Nothing else coming from here. And one BCF.
All right, Miss Sally. Well, thank you for letting me know that there's a new ice cream shop because I love real ice cream. I don't care for the custard ice cream or yogurt ice cream or whatever you want to call it. If it ain't real ice cream, I don't want it. So it's good that more real ice cream places are popping up. I'll have to get with you. Where's that located at? Exactly. Can you tell?
It's just off the square on our road. It's in between Soul of the Rose and the floral shop. It's just there. It's on the, I don't know, east from west, but as you're going around the circle, go around the circle and then head north on our road, and it'll be on the right-hand side, and that little string of shops there once you get around.
All right, I'll be looking for that. I'll have to look for that. But I definitely will grace my place, or grace my face at that presence and get some good ice cream in that. And it'll be good to venture in there and see what, sometimes how they can sell, whether they can sell it gallons or whatever like that, who knows. But we'll find out.
WHWKY.
All right, good to have you with us. And thank you for that information. This is the Tri-County Traffic Training Net. My name is Brian ACRV. Anybody else wishing to join, please call.
An F1X additional.
And F1X, I got your additional. Please stand by. Anybody else wishing to call or join? And F1X, go ahead.
I forgot to mention that the GARA meeting Monday is canceled because GARA is having a picnic Friday at 3 o'clock at the Hart address, N8ONI's house. Anyway, wanted to make that clear. And F1X, back to net.
Alrighty, that'll be fine. We're still not going to have the Chicago County Public Service Emergency and Weather Net tomorrow because that's when we plan on having a meeting. So we won't be doing that this week because this will be their week to do whatever. So we won't have that event tomorrow night. I will tell you that. And so if anybody checks into the Chicago County Public Service Emergency and Weather Net for tomorrow night, you'll be doing it on your own because I got too much work to do. But it's not that. It's just because that's normally the Monday that we have off. So we won't be doing that tomorrow night. But in the meantime, since this is the Tri-County Traffic Training Net, I am looking for check-ins with or without traffic. Anybody else wishing to join, please call. Alrighty. Are there any other IFs questions or comments for the good of the net? Yeah, at this time, Ms. Sally, will you bring your net report back later to Tuesday night's net?
I shall indeed, and one BCF.
Alrighty, thank you very much. And put you on this list here so I can count right. And
ACHQ, wondering if I can get a signal report.
Everyone that checked in tonight. Stood by in case you were needed. Your time this evening is greatly appreciated.
ACHQ, are you hearing
me?
And
with me on the radio. I won't bore you with the rest because you all know it. So you all have a great evening. I'd like to return your repeater back to normal amateur use, saying we'll be here next Tuesday night at 9 p.m. So check in then and bring a friend. This is ACRV, closing this evening's edition of the Tri-County Traffic Training Net. I return your repeater back to normal amateur use. 7-3, good night all.
KE8BHQ, KD8SLG. Do you hear me, Ben? Nothing heard, Ben. WB4AIZ, Chuck, how you doing tonight?
Just fine. Just fine. Usual routine. So just thought I'd chime in and say hi. Nothing really going on. So go ahead, WB4AIZ.
Well, I'm not logging or anything tonight, but I'll pass it along to Andy at some point. I just wanted to say hi and see how you're doing there, my man. Have you and Wade gone out on any adventures lately?
No. Wade went to a reading contest last weekend, last Saturday, but I didn't go along because of he was there like 6 or 7 hours, and I didn't want to. That's too long for me. So, anyways, but he had a good time, I guess. I forget how many contacts they did, but he's doing okay.
I hear that, Chuck. I hear that. I'm on reduced duty myself, and Andy has you on the list, checked in and out. So the deed is done. Good to hear from you there, Chuck. KD8SLG.
Alrighty, WB4AIZ, and we got everything settled for the meeting nights. So he's gonna pick me up for meetings. So that's good. Anyways, have a good night, WB4AIZ clear.
WT8MIU, my ears are ringing.
WD8MIU, KD8SLG. I think that's called tinnitus. Lots of old people get it. Hi, Wade.
Hello, Nick and Chuck. And I did invite him, but unfortunately I had to be there, excuse me, from 1 o'clock till 6. I don't know why I got a frog in my throat all once here. But at any rate, yeah, I had a good time. I I signed up to do it. I never did reading before. Not that I can remember, but there again, that old age thing. But I was on the first 4 hours, but I had to go an hour early to crank up the tower. We all took turns, but we got it cranked up, and I had a good time. First hour was a little slow, but you know, once I got the hang of what was going on, then we went on hour on, hour off, and I think we said the St. Petersburg Radio Club came in third in their category. So I don't know. I haven't heard anything other than that email came out to me. So we'll find out more at the next club meeting, which should be first Friday in August. And Chuck, yes, I will be picking you up. And we'll figure out if Linda's got a ride with Bobby, then we're probably pick you up at the normal time. And I probably won't be late this time, even though we got to the meeting on time. Yeah, put me on the list there, Andy, if you're listening, and I'll be here for the duration, and I should be one of the first ones up, I would think. And last Wednesday, I did make it to the check-in because my wife got in a car accident, and I think she totaled the car. Oh, I got a phone call. I'll be back a little bit. She's fine, though. She didn't get hurt. She's airbags did a number on her, but that saved her life. WD to my ear.
Answer that phone, Wade. KD8 SLG clear.
W8WKY.
Okay, WD, MIU's back. That was the wife. Yeah, the airbags, they opened up and she got hit. She got T-boned in the side of the car. And her and her friend from Ohio, her girlfriend, was down. And they tell me anytime you open the airbags, they usually total the car because there are liability issues. Car was damaged, but not, it's repairable. It's the airbags that are the problems. Back over to you, Nick.
Roger. It's just replacing, rewiring, all that stuff generally costs more than whatever the car cost to start with. So, can see that happening. Those things are pretty violent. I've been punched in the face by them before. It's not pleasant. All right there, Wade. Well, glad to hear she's okay. And you take care of yourself. You and Chuck have some fun there at the meeting. Looked like Chuck already bailed out. I don't see him on the dashboard anymore. So you may have to tell him all that stuff again in more detail in person or however you guys communicate down there. Anyway, I'm going to jump out of the way. KD8 SLG, clear with WD8 MIU. Talk to you later, Wade.
All right, Nick, very good. And we'll try to get in next Wednesday for your border breaker net and also the beacon net. As long as nothing else happens, WD8 MIU will be standing by and waiting for the net. Over to you, Andy, if you're here.
Yeah, I'm here, but I got nothing to say. AB8MO, nothing intelligent anyway.
Well, I don't know about anybody else, but I find that hard to believe, Andy. Knowing you, I don't remember anything stupid ever coming out of your mouth. And I mean that sincerely. At least not on the radio. Well, not even in person, because I've seen you in person quite a few times. As a matter of fact, The first time I met you was at my going away party when I left Ohio that Uncle Fred put on for me.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know that we'd even spoken to each other before I met you at the going away party. We kind of got acquainted with each other after you moved. So yeah, well, I don't know. But it is a cardinal sin to talk over the WKY announcer lady. I'm sure just Nick and Dustin would have me hanged if I were to talk over it. Well, you aren't going to talk over it. It just waits until you're done talking. So in order for it to get in here on time, I'll do that. Wade, you're on the list. And we already got an interesting discussion going on here on the screen related to the trivia question. So you want to see the trivia question already, you better get in on the blue screen. Other than that, you got to wait a half hour. WD8MIU, I'll let you tie the ribbons on it. This is AB8MO.
Okay, well, I don't know if I want to get my laptop out or not. Last time I got out, it wasn't charged, but I got uncharged, so I might do that. My wife's on her way home, though. That's what she called to see if we need anything. So we'll see how that all goes. But you know, when you got a wife, you gotta be. Let me think. I want to say this. Very. You got to put her first, if you know what I mean. So when she walks in the door, she might want my full attention for a little bit, but I'll be definitely here when, well, if you call me, time means everything. But I don't know who's doing the, if Nick and Nite's doing the pleasure tonight or not, but I have got a, my wife, when she called me just now, she goes, what's wrong with your voice? I said, I don't know. It was fine when I talked to her like 3 hours ago and hadn't talked since, but something's going on. Anyway, back over to you, WD8MIU, or I guess we'll wait till you take it over.
This is YPY.
KC5, RBG Mobile. Go ahead and put me in and out on the list. I'm out running around with Kenyon and my ex-wife Angel, so y'all have a good night. KC5 RBG.
The Beacon Net, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
This is Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo on the Whiskey 8 Whiskey Kilo Yankee repeater. The Beacon Net lady has said her piece, so let's get this show moving. First thing first, let's do the Mickey Mouse roll call. KE8QKO, Nick at Night, are you there?
KE8QKO, yes, Mike, I am here, standing by for the start of the net, and I will look forward to listening to the comments for the next half hour before the net starts up. KE8QKO, back to you, sir.
Okay, Nick, that sounds good. You are working fine. Okay, let's go to the metropolis of Orville. KD8SLG, are you there?
KE8QWE, KD8SLG. Good evening, Mike. All the Beacon netizens. I am here in spirit, if not body. I don't know. I'm here in body, if not spirit. I don't know. I'm here. Have a good time with it, Mike. KD8SLG, back to net control.
Okay, Nick, you sound great. Of course, I sound like me. So, good. I'm glad that you are here. You sound good. I'm sure that you're not feeling great, but I know how it goes. I've been there and done that. So, okay, let's go up to Medina. Mr. Squash, KD8EPC.
KE8QWE and the prenet. This is KD8EPC. We're here. We're accounted for. We have no duties tonight. KD8EPC, back to prenet control.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll go ahead and clear with KD8EPC. Andy, AB8MO, hello.
All right, I'm here. I don't know. I thought I linked up 015, and I didn't. Yeah, I'm here. What more can I say? You might want to pick up Shannon real quick because he's mobile, and he looks like he was... I think he said in and out, but I would like to get a comment from him, and maybe Kenyon can chime in there. I'm here. TriviaNet is locked and loaded, and that's all I have to say. This is AB8 Back to you, Mike. Oh, by the way, WBB4AIZ, KG4SCK, W3ETB, WD8MIU, K5CFY, and of course KC5RBG are already on the list. You don't have to check in again. Back she comes, AB8
AB8 this is Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Papa Yankee. Henry here.
W8WKY.
Okay, Henry, what was your call sign?
Call here is Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Papa Yankee.
Okay, it was KE8YPY. Henry, are you going to be here for the entire net?
Negative. I'm just checking in and out, and I wanted to say hi to Andy.
Okay, that sounds good. Have a great night. Okay, before I'm going to take any additional check-ins, I'm going to see if I can get a hold of Shannon. KC5RBG, are you still there?
KC5RBG, mobile and around, and hope everyone is having a great day today. It's still pretty warm here. It's 91 degrees right now. This is what the truck is saying. And right now we're pulling into Walmart to go get a few things, and then after that we're going to go to Freezing Cow for some ice cream. So I'll be unavailable for the net, but my trivia answer is going to be the great state of Oklahoma for both the questions there. And hold on, we do have third-party traffic. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns with third-party traffic. Mr. Kenyon.
Hi, Andy and Nick.
There you go. And you all have a wonderful net. And we'll catch up with you a little bit later. Maybe you'll still be on tonight when I'm heading on the way home. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns, saying God bless in 73. Back to net control.
Okay, that sounds good. We will put you in as in and out. And if you get home, if you'd like to get checked in, just go ahead and give us a holler. Okay, if you would like to get on the Sunday night edition of the Beaconette, please come with your name and your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, please.
Yeah, this is WBHGKV, William Bravo 8, Golf Kilo Victor, Ed in Wadsworth.
Kilo Charlie 8, Echo Yankee, Dave in East Sparta, East Sparta, KC8 EEY.
November 8, Whiskey Hotel Romeo, and 8WHR, Mike in Brunswick, in and out.
Okay, I'll go ahead and run through the three that I have. I have Whiskey Bravo 8 GKV. Ed, are you going to be here for the entire net?
Yes, I should be around for most of the net there.
Okay, that sounds good. Welcome to our net. Okay, let's go to East Sparta Dave. KC8EEY.
I have nothing better to do. Looking at a waterfall on the computer and listen to you guys. Yes, we'll be around for the net.
Okay, that sounds good. And I have November 8, Whiskey HR, and that's Mike, and he's going to be in and out. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. In and out.
Okay, that sounds good. Mike, have a great night. Okay, I'm taking additional check-ins for the Sunday night edition of the net. Please come with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, with your name, please.
In and out.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I was unable to get your call sign. There was an awful lot of noise.
Kilo Delta 8, November Echo Oscar, KD8 NEO, Darrell in Holmes County.
Okay, that sounds good. Darrell, are you going to be here for the entire net?
No, just check me in and out there. Thank you much.
Okay, that sounds good. We have you as in and out, and have a great night. Okay, I see that we picked up Uncle Fred, KE8QFT. Hello, Fred.
I'll be here.
Okay, Fred, that sounds good. Okay, I'm going to take additional check-ins for the Sunday night edition of the net. Please come with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name, please.
Kilo Echo 8 Bravo Hotel Quebec.
John and Norton, in and out.
Benjamin coming out of Strasburg, Ohio. And I'll be sticking around for the net tonight.
Okay, KE8BH. We had a little bit of a crash here. So what is your call sign, A, again?
It's KE8IME, David.
Okay, KE8INB.
Kilo Echo 8 India Mike Echo.
Okay, I have KE8. What is that? KE8HQ. Okay, this is Ben. Are you going to be here for the entire net?
Yes, I will.
Okay, that sounds good. Welcome to the net. Okay, next of all we had Harold, KE8IME. Hello.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, okay. That was Dave. Let's see if we can get Ben. KE8BHQ, Ben.
KE8BHQ, and yes, I'll be sticking around for the net tonight.
Okay, Ben, that sounds good. Welcome. Okay, I'll go ahead and ID this thing real quick, and we'll continue on. This is Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo on the Whiskey 8 Whiskey Kilo Yankee repeater. If you'd like to get on the Sunday night edition of the net, please come with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name, please.
Kilo Delta 2, Hotel Charlie Echo, Chris and Medina, and I'll be in.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee November Juliet, KD8 YJ, John and Norton, in and out.
Echo 8 Tango Quebec Romeo, KE8 TQR, Keith in Uniontown, in and out, 73, everyone.
Okay, I just had a person that looked like they were trying to get in here. Just an awful lot of noise. Could you come back A again?
W8WKY.
Okay, I'm sorry. We are unable to copy you. Either turn up your power or try changing your location and give us a shot here in a few minutes, okay? Okay, I have K82HCE. This is Chris, and you are going to be in and out, correct?
Negative. I'll be in for KD2HCE.
Okay, welcome to our net. Okay, next of all, I have John, KE8YNJ. John.
We're probably going to listen to the trivia, but I don't think I'll be awake much after that. So just checking in and out. KE8YNJ.
Okay, John, that sounds good. Have a great night. And we have Keith, which is KE8TQR, and you are going to be in and out, correct?
That is correct. In and out, 73, KE8TQR.
Okay, Keith, that sounds good. Hey, have a great night. Okay, if you'd like to get on the Sunday night edition of the net, please come with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name, please.
Kilo Delta 8 Victor Yankee Tango.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Zulu Alpha in Strongsville.
Golf Lima Oscar N5 GLO Bill Oakhurst, Texas.
Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Kilo Lucy in Ellet.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Kilo Alpha Josh in Ellet.
Okay, let's see who I have here. I missed the station. Whoops, it looks like my logger has gotten everyone. Great. Okay, let's go talk to Russ. KD8VYT. Hello, Russ.
About time I got in here. Everybody's stepping on everybody. My goodness. Everybody's just dying to get in here. I'll be in for the net. I am not on the porch. I am in on the base in front of the computer. KD8VYT.
Okay, Russ, that sounds great. Hey, I'm glad that you have decided to spend your Sunday night with us. It doesn't get any more exciting than that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clear with Russ, and let's go to Strongsville and see what Eric is up to. KE8VZ8. Hello, Eric.
KE8QWE. This is KE8VZA. How you doing there, Mike? I will be staying around for the whole show. And back to you.
Okay, Eric, that sounds good. Welcome to our net. Okay, let's go out to Texas and Bill, N5GLO. Hello.
N5DLO and that. Good evening, everyone. Just want to say hello. I'm not going to be able to hang around for the long, but I did want to roll N5GLO.
Okay, Bill, that sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and clear with N5GLO. Lucy, KE8YUK, hello.
Hi, everybody on the net. This is KE8YUK. Of course, I get stuck with the call sign yuck, but we're not going to talk about it right now. That'll be a later problem. Yes, I'm sticking around for the whole show. Back to you, Net.
Okay, Lucy, that sounds great. Hey, I've seen some interesting call signs, so I think that one's good. Okay, let's go see if Josh is going to be here for the whole net. KE8VKA, hello, Josh.
KE8VKA in the net. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, we'll be around and looking forward to it here with Lucy. She just got her call sign last week at the Norris Fest, and the first net she's checking into, so super excited for her. So I'll send it back to you. Looking forward to the net. KE8VKA, back to net control.
Okay, Josh, that sounds good. And I don't think Lucy has a bad call sign. So, it's funny, like with mine, it wasn't this year, it was last year. I went on a trip to Ham-Mention, and I rode a bus, and the guy asked me what my call sign was. And I told him it's Kilo Echo, Quebec Whiskey Echo. He goes, how on earth did you get that? That is a terrible sign. I'm like, I don't know. That's what they gave me. Well, the reason it was bad to him is he mainly works CW. So, in any event, okay, I'm going to go ahead and clear with KE8VKA. Do I have any additional check-ins for the Sunday night edition of the BeaconNet? Please come with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name, please.
Comment.
Go ahead.
KE8QWE, this is KD8SLG. I just wanted to, I wanted to give Lucy a hard time for her call sign. Yuck? Oh man, you won the lottery. You got to go play the lottery, Lucy. I'm telling you. Lucy, it's great to have you on the air with your own call sign. Now you don't have to ride on Josh's coattails. Mike, you're quick keying, man. You got to back off. We're losing some of the links. That too. All right? Slow down a little bit when you pick it up. This is KD8SLG, back to net control.
Okay, Nick, yeah, sometimes I get a little bit excited. Okay, let's continue on. If you'd like to get checked into the net, please come with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name, please.
Kilowatt 8, Able Mike X-Ray, K8AMX, thick and beautiful, downtown, Firestone Park.
Okay, I have K8AMX. Dick, are you going to be here for the entire net?
Well, I'll be here as long as my eyelids allow me.
Okay, that sounds good. I know a lot of times by the time this thing is over, I'm sitting here about ready to fall asleep. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clear with K8AMX. If you'd like to get on the Sunday night edition, please come with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name, please.
W8WKY.
Did you get 5 Bravo and broken out?
Okay, I'm sorry. The last call, I was having a very difficult time of determining your call sign.
Kilo Bravo 5 Victor Delta Bravo Ron in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
AF5 JB Alpha Foxtrot 5 Julia Bravo. Matt in Tulsa, short time.
Okay, I picked up Matt. AF5JB. Hello, Matt.
Well, I appreciate it. Good evening to you and everybody else out there on the net. Just want to drop by and say hi. Good to hear everyone. Hope everybody's staying cool, and hope I'm staying cool for the rest of the week. It's going to be pretty toasty out there, so stay hydrated and hold out as much as you can. Have a pretty good weekend. Stayed in town. Did my laundry yesterday, and then I played arcade games at Dave Buster's, and I went to Hard Rock. Had a hamburger there, a cheeseburger, I guess what do you want to call it, and then went home, had me a beer, and went to bed. So it's my Saturday night, and I kind of took it easy for the rest of the day today. I'm getting ready to start a whole new week, so. Other than that, I'm doing all right. I'm still gonna do my thing, so. Anyway, that's all I got for now. I know some other people will now they just want to get in, so. 73, thanks for having me on, and until next time out there, you can hear everyone. 73, this is AFIJB Matt in Tulsa, Oklahoma, back to control. Thanks again, and until next time, good to hear you.
Okay, Matt, that sounds good. Well, you have a great night. I don't know if I picked up Ron or not, but KB5VDB. Hello, Ron.
Well, good evening. This is Kilo Bravo 5 Victor Delta Bravo. Welcome to Ham Radio to the new Ham Lucy, and she didn't have to worry about her call sign. When I got my call in 1993, my daughters made fun of the Victor Delta Bravo. They called me very dull and boring. But when my oldest daughter got her call sign, she was interning at the National Weather Service office here in Tulsa, and the director of the Weather Service office called her and says, "Amanda, we got your call sign." And she said, "What is it?" And so he said, Kilo Charlie 5, Papa Mike, and she said, "Shut your mouth." And he said, Tango, Well, she was worried she was going to get the KC5 PMS call. We did check, and a guy in Austin, Texas, ended up with the KC5 PMS call, though. So have a good evening out there. Great net, KB5VDP.
Okay, Ron, just one quick question. Are you going to be here for the entire net?
I listen in, but don't call on me. If I participate in the trivia thing, I'll just check in the KB5VDP.
Okay, Ron, that sounds good. We will put you in as in and out. And if you'd like to join us, just do a recheck. Okay, this is Kilo Echo 8 Quebec Whiskey Echo 1 Whiskey 8 Whiskey Kilo Yankee Repeater. If you'd like to join us for the net, please come with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name, please.
King Charles 8, Fox Queen Victor, KC8, FQV, Mark.
This is Kilo India 5, Romeo Foxtrot India, KI5 RFI, Mac in Springdale, Arkansas.
Okay, I picked up KC8FQV Mark. I imagine you are going to be here for the entire show.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be, and we had a good weekend, busy weekend, because we went to graduation. Yesterday we were busy. We did a graduation. We did a dinner get-together thing. We, went to, where else to go? I know we went somewhere else. Where did I go? We were 3 places, and I think where the other place was at. Because we did 3. Oh, my cousins. We went to my cousins and looked at her yard and that. And then today we went down my sister's daughter's house. Down in Green, Uniontown. So we were down there. But I didn't have the radio, so didn't use that. We checked the 6-meter net. So we'll be around for the big show coming up. Okay, FQV, back to net.
Okay, Mark, that sounds good. Welcome to the net. Okay, KI5RFI, Mac, hello.
Well, good evening, everybody on the net. This is KI5RFI in beautiful northwest Arkansas. But it's been a blazing hot summer so far here. And I've been trying to dig a couple of antenna pole holes, one for HF and one for 2 meters, 70 centimeters, and been slow going and hard digging and lots of rock. I plan on sticking around for the show. I'll catch you down the road there. This is KI5RFI.
Okay, Matt, that sounds good. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day and stay cool. Okay, my last one here is Mike. Whiskey Bravo 8 CXO, hello. Whiskey Bravo 8 CXO. Okay, well, he is on the list, and my shift is done. I'm going to go ahead and pass this over to Nick and Nite. He can do the main shows. Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo to KE8QKO.
W8WKY.
Thank you, Mike. Good evening and welcome to the Beacon Net. My name is Nick. My call sign is KE8QKO, and I will be net control for the evening. The Beacon Net meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the WWQI repeater 147 Mark 390, positive offset with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8, Allstar Node 48496, and Echolink WWKY-R. This is a directed net, so all traffic must pass through net control. We are linked in with our friends from Oklahoma, the Do Drop In, and various other repeaters, so we ask that you key for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit so we can hear everything you've got to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic, please call now. All right, nothing heard there. Stations that have not already checked into the pre-show that would like to check into the Beacon Net, please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
KD8QOL, Kilo Delta 8 Quebec Oscar Lima. This is Keith in Kenmore, and I'll be checking in and out. Just wanted to add to the numbers. 73s, everyone.
All right.
Kilo Mike Sierra Alpha Golf KM4 SAG. This is Matt from Albany, Georgia.
Here early. However, before we start going through comments, let's go up to AV8MO Andy for our trivia this evening. Andy, take it away. AV8MO, KE8QKO. It looks like you might be having some issues getting into Allstar. If you can hear me, go ahead and put your question in the blue screen. I can make sure to read it for you if you are not able to get in.
All right, that was the first transmission I heard there, Nick. I had a really long pause there. Anyway. This is AB8MO. I'm trying to get myself fired off of NetLogger here. I think I might be able to succeed. Anyway, tonight's trivia question is: When did Taco Bell acquire the Liberty Bell and rename it the Taco Liberty Bell? Again, tonight's trivia question is: When did Taco Bell acquire the Liberty Bell and rename it the Taco Liberty Bell? And your choices are A, 1776. B, 1886, C, 1996, or D, 2016. 1776, 1886, 1996, or 2016, A, B, C, D, respectively. Back to net, AB8MO.
All right. Thank you, Andy. That's a fine question. I would wonder how old Taco Bell is to be able to figure that out. But that's a good question. All right. Now, first we had WB4 AIZ Chuck, who checked in and out this evening. And next we go down to KG4 SCK. Go ahead and take it away, Mark.
Hey, good evening, Nick and everyone. It's nice to be back up here in Ohio. Had a pleasant trip to Owensboro, Kentucky. I got to tell you an incident I had at the Walmart down there. Everyone is genuinely nice, courteous, and polite in Owensboro, and they were exceptionally polite one morning in the Walmart. And I was like, wow, everybody's really polite today, smiling at me. And I check out and get to the car and see my reflection. And if you've seen me, I normally wear a hat, but that day I didn't. And my wispy hair had just blown up into a Gerber baby curl, and I realized that everyone was smiling at that and not at me. Anyway, with that said, the Taco Bell question, I got one of those bobblehead dogs about 25 years ago, so I'm thinking the Bell came out after that. So I'm going to go with 2016. KG4SEK, good to hear the gang back, and glad to be back here. Back to net control, KG4SEK.
All right, thank you, Mark. Yeah, sometimes when you go out in public and you're not paying attention to what things with your hair does, that can be entertaining. All right, next we go down to W3ETB Eddie. Go ahead and take it away, Eddie.
Yeah, hi, Nick. I got kicked off here on Echolink a couple of times, so I hope it doesn't decide it's going to kick me off before I give my answer. I'm looking to see whether or not Alan has posted an alternate trivia question. I see he's on the blue screen. But as far as the main question goes, I think I'm going to go with number C, or actually letter C, which would be 1996. That's probably wrong, but I'll go with it anyway. And I'll be listening in. So I'll turn it back over to you so you can get on to some of the other check-ins. W3ETB, back to net.
All right, thank you, Mark. Got it down for Charlie for your trivia question. The alternate trivia question is running a little bit late this evening, so maybe we can try to get back to you for an answer on that one later. And next we go down to WD8MIU Wade. How you doing tonight, Wade? And what traffic do you have for that this evening?
Yeah, WD8MIU. First off, hello, Nick and everybody else. Before I forget, trivia question, I'm going to go with C also. And things are fine down here. We had a pretty good rainstorm last evening. We were at the pool and we ran into the clubhouse, and it rained for like 2 hours. So it was kind of, we had a TV in there, so it wasn't too bad. But we needed the good soaking rain because it gets so hot and humid down here that you got to be watering stuff quite often, and that saved having to water yesterday anyway. And other than that, good weekend, and I guess, let me think, that's about all I got. So back over to you, Nick, and have a good net, and we'll be listening, WD8MIU.
All right, thank you, Wade. Yeah, this is not the time of year I'd want to be in Florida. It's glad because you got a little bit of rain, but I'm sure that probably bumped the humidity up to 11 there. I don't know. I was talking to my dad today. He's heading out later this week to meander his way back down there. Be able to probably be down there in August, at the end of August, and he's not looking forward to it. So I get it. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy the winter, because the winter down there is going to be much nicer than here. And next we go down to K5CFY Ray. How you doing tonight, Ray? What traffic do you have for the net this evening?
W8WKY.
Hey, QKO, this is K5CFY. Thank you there, Mr. Nick at Night, for running the net there. And thank everybody there behind the scenes there putting the net on. Don't really have a whole lot. I'm going to go with Charlie as well, but I'll jump off here and we'll be listening. K5CFY.
All right, Ray, thank you very much, and thank you for getting on all the way from Oklahoma. We got you down, I think it was Charlie. I don't see a number. I'm going to go back up to WD8MIU Wade. I don't see an answer on the net logger for your trivia question. So maybe I missed it. Maybe we missed it. You want to come back to us? All right. Perhaps Wade stepped away there, so that's all right. We'll go down to, we have two more in and outs here. KC5RBG Shannon, in and out, and K8YPY Henry, who is also in and out. That takes us down to WB8GKV Ed. How you doing tonight, Ed, and what traffic do you have for that this evening?
I just happened to be over here, so we'll use the antenna. Let's see here. I was going to pick C. I didn't copy because I was going to try. I didn't know Taco Bell. I thought that hadn't been around that long, so I sure didn't know that. But anyway, it's Charlie there for the answer. And yeah, you happen to catch. I was going to come by on the link, but I'm not on the link. I guess the link is working. Anyhow, you never know. Some nights it does. Usually in the daylight, I have more trouble with it sometimes getting in. But yeah, let's see, no real traffic there. Just I'm glad to say good evening to everybody onto the net, and I'm glad to stop in. Turn it back to net control. WBHGKVN in Wadsworth.
All right, Ed, thank you very much. We got you down for Charlie for the main question. Now, it looks like we have our alternate question ready. So I'm going to go over to KI5DAY Allen. I think he might be ready to read the question. If he's not, I'll read the question. And I will run back through the people we have checked in who've answered the question and see what they have to say about it. So, Alan, go ahead and take it away.
AD is the net on already, over. Oh, what did you do, you dumb old man? You knocked it completely off. Or I'm still connected, I don't know which. I'm probably, yeah, I'm still transmitting.
Last caller, come back with your call sign again, please. Okay, not really sure. I didn't catch the full call sign on that one, so if they come back and they want to reread their call sign and check in with the net, they're welcome to. Anyway, it looks like our alternate question reader is still on his way to the net, but he put the question in the blue screen, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and read it for you, and we can have him reread it when it's needed later this evening. So tonight's alternate trivia question is as follows. Jerry Tefford from Utah holds an amazing world record for Alpha, the world's largest watermelon, weighing in at 159 pounds. Bravo, the world's largest animal balloon, dog, 65 feet by 32 feet. Charlie, the world's largest popcorn ball, weighing 3,423 pounds. Or Delta, the world's largest watercolor painting of Grandma Cornwaldo bean. So that is our alternate question this evening. We're going to run through our list real quick and see if anyone who's already answered the question would like to toss in an answer for the alternate question. So we'll go to KG4 SCK. Mark, would you like to answer the alternate question?
Hey, good evening, Nick. Thank you for that second appearance. So I answer, or guess, is going to be Bravo, the world's largest animal balloon, 65 foot by 32 foot. Thank you very much, KG4SCK. Back to Net Control.
All right, thank you, Mark. Got you down for Bravo. Next, we go down to W3ETB. Eddie, would you like to answer the alternate question? All right, as happens with the net, perhaps Eddie stepped away and did not hear the transmission. And we'll try WD8MIU one more time to see who would like to answer either of the questions. All right, nothing from Wade there. We'll go down next to K5CFY. Would you like to answer the alternate question, sir?
CFY, my guess will be Charlie, and well, I think I'll go with on both of them, C and C.
All right, thank you, Ray. Got you down for C and C, and we'll go down next to WB8GKV Ed. Would you like to answer the alternate question, sir?
Let's see, you got me on the link there. I hope it makes it in. Let's see here. Baker. I'll take a guesstimate. A guess at Baker there. WB8GKV.
All right, thank you, Ed. Got you down for Bravo. All right, so we are down through our current list of check-ins. This is KEQKO of the WWKY repeater going through the check-ins for the Beacon Net. It's been a little bit of a confusing initial round through here, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to go back up to 88MO, ask him to reread the question, and then I'm going to go to Alan and ask him to reread the question. So we are at an even keel, as we may say, as we continue through the check-ins of the Beacon Net. So, AB&MO, go ahead and take it away, and let's reread that main trivia question.
All right, I think I heard you the first time there, Nick. All righty. See, Alan, you see what you get for being tardy? That's all right. All righty, tonight's normal as opposed to abnormal trivia question tonight is as follows. When did Taco Bell acquire the Liberty Bell and rename it the Taco Liberty Bell? Again, when did Taco Bell acquire the Liberty Bell and rename it the Taco Liberty Bell? Was it 1776, 1876, 1996, or 2016? A, B, C, D, respectively. Back to net, A, B, and MO.
W8WKY.
All right, thank you, Andy. I think I have a good guess as to what that is, but I'm going to wait until the end to answer it, because that is my privilege as the net controller. And next we go down to KI5DAY. Alan, what is your trivia question this evening, sir?
KI5DAY in the net. Hey, good evening, Nick. But first of all, is my signal okay? I'm on a handheld on Allstar, over.
Yes, sir, you are sounding fine.
And thanks for Allstar having such a good signal tonight. I'd like to go ahead and thank my sponsors, Crispy Wheats and Raisins, for tonight's alternative question. Tonight's alternative question is as follows. A Mr. Jerry Tefford is from Utah. He holds an amazing world record for A, the world's largest watermelon, weighing in at 159 pounds. B, the world's largest animal balloon dog, 65 feet by 32 feet. C, the world's largest popcorn ball, weighing in at 3,423 pounds. Or D, the world's largest watercolor painting of Grandma Cornwaldo Bean. And that is tonight's alternative trivia question. It's really hard not to get confused reading that. KI5DAY, back to net.
All right, thank you, Alan. I will say I'm kind of curious what the value is of that world's largest watercolor painting of Grandma Cornwaldo Bean. Maybe you can figure that out for us as the night progresses. Okay, as I said before, this is KEAQKO and the WWKI repeater, and I am going through the list of check-ins for the Beacon Net, and we are down to KC8EY, Dave. How you doing tonight, Dave? And what traffic do you have for that this evening?
Good evening to the net. Not much traffic. Down on 40 meters. Listen to some of the bad boys down there. And quite exciting banter going back and forth down there. Other than that, just fiddling around in the shack here, working on an old D104. I'm going to clean it up and see if I can't fit into some of my equipment here. So anyhow, back to the trivia questions. I think I'll go with C and C. That makes it kind of even. Okay, back to the net. This is KC8EY. Why? Just because we want to.
All right. Thank you there, Eddie. Or Dave, I'm sorry. Wrong line. Thank you, Dave. We got you down for Charlie and Charlie. Next, we had N8WHR Mike, who is in and out. And we are down to K8QFT for Uncle Fred. How you doing, Fred? What traffic do you have for that this evening?
Well, I watched Guardians come from ahead to lose today. 8-4. They were winning in the early innings. Then tied it up in the 8th at 4-4, and then give up 4 runs in the 9th inning. Put that in off. Had the bases loaded with nobody out. Scored 1 run out of that, and ended up losing 8-5 to the Phillies. So. You know, they continue to learn, however. Wow. You know, the Taco Bell, Liberty Bell? Wow, I mean, what's next? The McDonald's Statue of Liberty? Oh, boy. Well, I think something like that, I don't know. Have no idea. I never take the earliest date nor the latest when I don't know. It's got to be one of the two in the middle, so I'll say Charlie. As for the alternate, I'm going to go against the trend. I think it was a watermelon, Alpha. Other than that, nothing else to report. KE8QFT. Back to net control, and thanks everybody for the net. KQFT back to net control.
All right, thank you, Fred. Got you down for Charlie and Alpha. Next, we had KD8NEO, who is Daryl, who is in and out, and we are down to KE8BHQ Ben. How you doing tonight, Ben? And what traffic do you have for that this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. This is KBHQ. I tried to get through on analog earlier, but I think the clouds in the sky have something to do with that. I wasn't even able to pick you guys up, so I'm on Echolink. I'm doing pretty good. I got my grill going, about to cook up a steak and boil up some crab legs, getting ready for the long week ahead. As for trivia, I'm going to go with my answer to the first question as Charlie B. And for the alternate question, I'm going to go with B. Bravo. That's about all I have, and I'll give it back to Net Control. KEABHQ.
All right. Thank you there, Ben. We got you down for Charlie and Bravo. As an FYI, you got a little bit quieter as your transmission went along, so I don't know if you moved the phone just a little bit further away from your mouth as you talked, but we got everything in there. It's just getting a little quiet for a bit there. All right. Next we had K8IME, Dave. How you doing tonight, Dave? And what traffic do you have for the net this evening? Kilo Echo 8, India Mike Echo. This is Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Kilo Oscar. Dave, what traffic do you have for the net this evening? All right, hearing nothing from K8IME, got them down for my talk to later list, and we'll go down next to KD2HCE. Chris, how you doing tonight, Chris? And what traffic do you have for that this evening?
K8QKO, KD2HCE. Hello, everybody. We're doing okay. Had some storms come through, got lightning within 500 feet on three sides of me. One that was keyed up on 40 meters. Of course, it was on the pipe, not the wire. It was a little lower to the ground. I had a little more safety in that, but the wire goes to it underground, so it's grounded. The wire goes underground for 100 feet, so yeah, a little safer, but still a little risky. But I had to make that contact. But over to trivia questions. I was in a vehicle that I bought 2 years before this, and I am familiar with Andy's question, so I'm going to go with C, because I heard it on the radio on the day they did it. So I'm not going to say what day it is, but I heard it on that day. I was driving in a vehicle when they said it on the local. I was in New York at the time, and they said it on the radio, and they said they just did this. And, yeah, they explained what happened, and it was 1996. So I'll go with C on that. And then for Ray's, I know he likes balloons, so whatever the balloon one was, I'm going with the balloon one because, yeah, he makes comments of balloons all the time. I'll keep it short and sweet, and I'll just go back to that. Hope everyone stayed safe with the storms that blew through earlier. KD2HCE, back to that.
All right there, Chris. We got you down there for Charlie and Bravo, and congratulations hearing that on the radio. Next we had K8YNJ, who had John, who checked in and out. We had K8TQR Keith, who checked in and out. We were down to K8VYT Russ. Russ, go ahead and take it away.
Oh man, I was asleep. I was never going to come along. Anyway, I don't have a clue on either one of those. The Taco Bell one, I got to go with see, because the last guy says he knows and he heard it on the day. And I don't know. The other one I'll go with watermelon. So, but I really don't know. KD8VYT, back to net.
All right, Russ, thank you. Got you down for Charlie and Alpha. And this is KE8QKO and the WWKR repeater, where I'm going through our list of check-ins for the Beacon Net this evening. And next on my list is KE8VZA Eric. How you doing tonight, Eric? And what traffic do you have for the net this evening?
KE8QKO and the group. This is KE8VZA. How you doing there, Nick at Night? Hope everybody is doing well. Had a pretty good weekend. Got some yard work done. Transplanted 3 bushes. I hope I didn't kill them in the process, but we'll see. Time will tell, right? Got some nice rain from Mother Nature to keep them watered, so I didn't have to tonight. Anyway, hope Just Nick is continuing to recuperate okay. What else here? Oh, trivia questions. Main trivia question, I'm going to go with Charlie for 1996. And alternate trivia, I'm also going to go with Charlie for the world's largest popcorn ball. That sounds tasty. Anyway, that's about all I have for tonight. Thanks, Nick at Night, Mike and Andy and the crew for running the net, and everybody have a good beginning of the week tomorrow. This is KE8VZA, back to net.
All right. Thank you, Eric. We got you down for Charlie and Charlie. Next, we had N5GLO Bill, who was in and out, and we are down to K8YUK Lucy. What traffic do you have for that this evening, Lucy?
This is KE8YUK Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Kilo. I told myself my call sign multiple times right after I took the test. And then my week got really busy and I didn't practice saying it to myself. So remembering how it actually goes phonetically is tricky. And it's also 10:30 at night and my eyes are closing themselves. But it's fine. Betty is also falling asleep. So, so long as one of us goes to sleep, it counts. We're just trying to set up the house here. I am struggling to stay motivated because it's really easy to just hold Betty because she's adorable and not do anything I'm supposed to, but I made $2 tonight, which I think is a good success, and I forgot we have over, so I need to make extra food for them. They just had a little baby girl, and she is half the size of when Betty was born, 4 pounds and some ounces. Absolutely. Mom and baby are both healthy, but just very, very small. And so that was cool to see them, and hopefully they'll enjoy the meal that I'm making them. And if not, hopefully they won't tell me. I can't really think of anything else. I am pretty spacey. We've had a crazy week with my family, but things are hopefully going to settle down. The fairs are kicking into gear, and I was a 4-H kid growing up. Never animals, believe it or not, but it's kind of nice to have something familiar come back around. And hopefully we get to attend here and there this summer. I think I've rambled enough, so thank you for the warm welcome, everybody. I appreciate it. I am terrified of making enemies and causing problems on the air, so I appreciate the support and the love. And yes, I'm keeping yuck because somebody's got to love the gross stuff, and I guess it's me. Have a great night, everybody. God bless. Good night.
All right, Lucy, thank you, and congratulations on the passing your test. Yes, and embrace the gross stuff. That's awesome. Also, for what it's worth, we all went through that. I think I had my call sign written on my desk for months before I really felt comfortable when I memorized it. And even now, sometimes I still kind of forget it. I have to tell myself in my head what it is. But yeah, again, congratulations. Enjoy the fairs if you get to them. And next we get on to K8VKA, Josh. What traffic do you have for that this evening, Josh?
K8QKO, K8VKA. Good evening, everybody in the net. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a long week, like Lucy was saying, but we're getting more settled into the house. Got some more unpacking to do, but everything's pretty functional, which we're good. We're happy about. Spent some time this weekend organizing the garage more. Still needs a little bit more organization. But played a little bit around with my with HF today. That was fun. I've been working on this 40-meter. I guess it's a random wire antenna. I'm just cutting it until it tunes at this point. So I made one contact with Tennessee, a POTA station, so that was really cool. And yeah, so getting ready for the work week, and we'll see how it ends up going. So really happy about Lucy getting her license. Excited for her. Glad that she went for it. Proud of her for doing that. And yeah, that's about it. For trivia, I'm going to go with 1996. I think that was C, Charlie, and I'm going to go D for Colonel Cornwaldo Bean, or Grandma Cornwaldo Bean. Lucy's doing the same too as well. So, all right, 7-3s, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you further down the log. K8VKA, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Josh. Yeah, I'd say good luck unpacking there. If you're anything like me, it'll be multiple years before you're ever fully unpacked. But we got you down there for Charlie and Delta for both you and Lucy. Next we have KD8 American Motors Experimental. Dick, how you doing tonight, Dick? And what traffic do you have for the net this evening? Kilo 8 Alpha Mike X-Ray. Dick, are you out there? And I'm also curious, if you are out there, did you win the 50-50 again this month? Because I was not able to make it to the club meeting, so inquiry minds want to know.
He probably fell asleep there, Nick. KD8PC.
KKO. Yeah, I kind of thought that, but I figured I'd give him a second call out, and I put him on my to call later again list if I have the opportunity and he's out there. All right, this is K8QKO in the WWKI repeater going through the list of check-ins for the VeeConnect. This next rather lengthy list are all in and out, so I'm going to run through pretty quick. We had KB5 VDB, we had KC5 PMT, we had KD5 PFG, KE5 NRB, KE5 NRQ, and AF5JB. And that takes us down to KC8FQV Mark. How you doing tonight, Mark? And what traffic do you have for the net this evening?
W8WKY.
Well, KCFK. Well, on the Taco Bell one, I would say 1996. The other one, I didn't really catch what the thing was, but someone said hot air balloons was one of them. You know, C is normally a good one to take, so I could take and say popcorn. I could just wait and hear again, and when I hear again, I could do it. I didn't bring the blue screen up yet, but that computer's having issues. But, well, I could say C. I think we'll just say C right now. Maybe we'll come back later if I hear rumbling about what it was. The other day, yeah, that rain started about 9:40, I think, or yeah, about 9:40, and we were crossing route, I think that's 18, just below in Brimfield, just below 76. We were coming across there, and that when it started raining, just in that area, started raining and coming down a little bit. It was hard, but it was enough that you had to run the window wipers. So over the weekend we traveled around. We were traveling town to town, but we stayed local. We went out to Diamond, Ohio, and Portage by West Branch. Party. We went, had dinner. A cousin and that went to her house. And today went down to my sister's daughter's. So we didn't do a lot, but just stayed local. But, you start traveling these roads, you figure out how they all are connected dot to dot. You think, geez, they've never gone this way, and you say, oh, okay, this is different. Change a sight of scenery. So that's what we were doing this weekend. And where did this month go? These months go by awful quick. Well, it seemed like when we were younger, I have what people say, like it never would get there. It's like, oh, great, these days are long. We have a lot to do. Now it's like there's not enough time to get all what we want to do. So back it comes, KSFTV.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Got you down for Charlie and hot air balloons. That wasn't the only one of the answers. But you know what? We will end up rereading that question, I think, once we get through this list. And when we do, you are more than welcome to recheck with the alternate trivia question answer. Next, we are going to go down to KI5 RFI Mac. How you doing tonight, Mac? What traffic do you have for the net this evening?
Well, good evening, everybody on the net. This is KI5 RFI, Springdale, Arkansas. Tell you what, it's been a hot one down here in northwest Arkansas. It's either blazing hot or it's thunderstorms and lightning and rainstorms. We're having both. It's been a pretty miserable last couple of weeks here, especially if you're trying to dig an antenna post hole. And if you've never done that in Arkansas, you don't know what you're missing. You dig for 3 hours and pull out a bushel of rocks, and you still have the hole halfway there. So that's how it goes. My answers to the trivia question will be Charlie on the first one and Bravo on the second one there. And this is KI5 RFI returning to net control.
All right, Mac. Thank you for that. We got you down for, I think it was Alpha or Charlie and Bravo. I heard that differently. All right, we are next down to WB8CXO Mike. How you doing tonight, Mike? What traffic do you have for that this evening? All right there, Mike. Got you down for Charlie and Charlie. And I'll say, from my perspective, Linux for its open source nature and the shell, because I love the Linux shell, the Windows PowerShell and command prompts, and I never get it right. I just hate it. It's always miserable to me. So anything with a good Linux shell in it, in my opinion, makes my life feel better. Anyway, we get on to we had KD8QOL, Keith, who is in and out, and we are down to KM4SAG, Matthew. How you doing, right, Matthew? What traffic did you have for that this evening? Kilo Mike 4, Sierra Alpha Golf, Matthew. This is KEAQKO. Do you have traffic for the Beacon Net this evening? All right, hearing nothing there. I wasn't sure how Matthew checked in. I didn't see him on the blue screen. I didn't hear him check in, so I don't know if I doubled with him or not. But we're going to go ahead and move on to KI5DAY Allen and hear what traffic he has for us this evening.
Thanks, Nick. KI5DAY in the net. Yeah, and every time you say what traffic, I always want to give a traffic report, but I'm sure nobody wants to know how the traffic is here in Oklahoma. I can will say that over the weekend it was rather busy. Been a busy weekend. I was off on a 3-day weekend, but I spent 6.5, 7 hours with my brother-in-law, taking him to an oral surgeon to get some stuff done, and wow, that was a long day. And then I guess yesterday I was doing some ham rescue. We have a group here locally called Ham Rescue where we go out and help people fix, repair, take down, put up whatever antennas and other ham equipment, or if somebody's a silent key, we'll go take equipment down for a spouse, whatever. But we try to assist other hams with stuff that they need. And we did a bunch of that yesterday for about 5 hours, and it's pretty wore out and a bit sunburned, but it was fun. And then today I went over to my nephew's this afternoon and did some help him put an air conditioner in a window upstairs to cool a little room off. And then, I don't know, I did a little bit of stick burning outside in the heat. I wound up with a decent sunburn this weekend, a little bit around the face and the arms there, but that's okay. We'll get over it. Looking forward to another wonderful, very hot week in the hangar at American Airlines this week. And other than that, I am tired and I have a headache, but I'm getting over it slowly but surely. I took some headache pills, so I'll shoot it back to you. KI5DAY.
W8WKY.
All right, thank you all. That sounds like a nice busy weekend. I think just Nick mentioned he might need some help. Maybe you can find some way to rig up his arm like an antenna so he can use it again and make it useful. See how that works out. Maybe you can run up to Ohio and take care of that business. Anyway, next we get down to KG5SYC that's not right. We have KF580E Nickelodeon checking in there. And then we have Miss Sandy. So we'll go up to Nickelodeon and see what he has for us this evening.
This is KF5ADE. I want to start off by saying I am so sorry. If I came across transmitting earlier because I got stupid on touching my screen of my phone, I wound up pushing the transmit, and then I wound up minimizing and trying to close the connection, and then I got it undone and then redone it, and I did the same thing over again. And you probably, if it did transmit, you guys probably heard some crazy old man talking about that. Fortunately, I don't swear too badly. I usually use other kinds of adjectives that are not quite as overt as other people do. At any rate, long story short of it, that's enough of that. I just apologize that it did actually transmit over the net. To Lucy and Josh. Lucy, congratulations. you guys are probably the newest young YL and OM pair that we have on the net, or at least was up in that area for Ohio. So congratulations and getting your license. As to Lucy, also she was talking about being a 4-H kid. I'm also a 4-H kid. We did electricity, and I did a little bit of photography, one year of photography. I wasn't too interested in it, so I let it go. Learned a little bit about it, but my interest was always with electricity and electronics, and hence that's where I followed my career in that direction, because it opened the door for me to do electronics, besides being an amateur radio wannabe. But that's for a whole different story. But with that, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the net and the trivia tonight. I'm going to go with Ray's answer of Charlie and Charlie, just because I didn't know what the trivia question was, and then they reread it, and I was like, holy cow, you've got to be kidding me, about the Liberty Bell. So, nonetheless, before I get timed out on this thing, I'm going to let it go. KF5AD back to net control.
Not a problem, Nick. Not a problem. It's easy to do with Echolink. And I think I've said it a little bit, but I'll officially identify. This is KYKO going through B. We are going down to KG5SYC, Miss Sandy. How you doing tonight, Sandy? And what traffic do you have for that this evening?
This is KG5SYC, and hello, Net. We'll just put it out like that for general purpose, because I want to say hello to everybody, and then it will take up too much time, and then I'll time out. So we'll just go for the net and know that it means all of you that are running it. At any rate, we went to church this morning, and then come home and chilled, and I went and took a nap because I was tired, and don't know why I was tired, but I was tired. So I went and lay down, took a nap, got up, and came out here. We watched some TV with the son trip that we're planning, and then Nickelodeon sat there and said, the net's on, and I was like, oh yeah, it is, isn't it? So there we are with that. And my trivia, let's go with the main one is C, and the alternate as B, and we'll go with those. And want to sit there and say congratulations, Lucy. I'm glad that you got your license. We need more females on the radio, and maybe we can sit down and talk sometime. This is KG5SYC.
All right. Thank you, Sandy. Got you down there for Charlie and Bravo. And next we are down to KI5TAQ, Taco Tim. How you doing tonight, Tim? And what traffic do you have for that this evening?
Well, good afternoon, or shall I say good evening. Not much. For your trivia question, I go with C on the first one. And just to be facetious with Alan out there, I'll go with D. And I'll let you, I'll send it back to net control. This is KI5TAQ.
All right, thank you, Tim. But I should warn you, I believe Alan may have that horn tooting copyrighted. So be careful with that. We don't want any copyrighted material on the net. Anyway, this is KAQKO. Going through. Well, I went through all my check-ins to Beacon Net. I'm now at the bottom of the list, and I'm ready to take some additional check-ins. So anyone who'd like to check into the Beacon Net, please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Bravo Golf.
Broken Arrow, mobile.
Victor Kilo 2 Delta Yankee. Victor Kilo 2 Delta Yankee. Robert in Sydney.
Victor Yankee 1, Mike Golf Sierra, VY1 MGS, Michael in Whitehorse, Yukon, Canada. Greetings all.
K8AMX, recheck.
K8QOL, recheck.
All right, let me take it right there. I'm going to run through this list real quick. We're going to go with our mobile station. Then we're going to go with our regular check-ins. We're going to go again with our rechecks. So, first we had KC5RBG Shannon, who is recheck and mobile. We had VK2DY Robert. We had VY1 MGS Michael. We had K8AMX American Motors Experimental Dick, who was a recheck. And we had KC8QOL, also a recheck. So, we're going to go up to KC5, Real Big Guns. Shannon, go ahead with your traffic, sir.
Thank you, KC5RBG. And we're just heading home. Just ran the ex-wife to the Walmart so she could get a few things, and Kenyon got a toy, so it took him a while to pick out his toy, so he didn't get his freezing cow ice cream tonight. By the time we got out of Walmart, they were closing, so maybe we'll get it tomorrow. We'll give that a shot. And hope everyone's having a great night. Temperatures dropped down to 87. That's what the truck's saying. Still muggy out there, though. And I don't know what the humidity is right now, but it doesn't feel good. And not very much of a breeze either, so kind of stagnant, humid air. Hope the net was a good one. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to listen in on it, so I don't know how it went, but hopefully it was good. And we'll let a little third-party traffic in here real quick. KC5RBG with third-party traffic, Kenyon.
Who is it?
I believe it's Nick at Night.
Hi, Nick at Night.
And there's a little hello from Mr. Kenyon, who is still awake and fired up. Of course, I don't know, he might be asleep by the time I get to the house. If he is, he'll probably sleepwalk into the bedroom and curl up and go right back to sleep. We'll let you get on down the list there, and we'll catch up with you a little later. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns, saying God bless, and 73, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Shannon. Yeah, it's always a good net on the Beacon net, and I'm glad Kenny got his toy from Walmart. But sometimes those choices are tough. They take a while. You got to make your choices. If you want the toy you want, you get the toy you want, but you might miss out on something else. That's sometimes the way life goes. All right, now I know I said I was going to go through the regular check-ins that we had in here, and but I'm kind of made a liar out of me here a bit. There's a station that's in the net logger. We don't have a full call sign, but we have a Papa Whiskey X-ray partial. So if there was a station that tried to check in there, perhaps I doubled with them. Papa Whiskey X-Ray. Please come back with your full call sign, please. All right, I've heard nothing on that, so perhaps they can try to recheck. And next we're going to go down to VK2DY. Robert, how you doing tonight, Robert? And what traffic do you have to net this evening?
Yes, good afternoon. This is Robert, Victor Kilo 2, Delta Yankee in Kellyville Ridge, New South Wales, but all part of the urban sprawl that is Sydney. 1:03 p.m. and it is Fahrenheit terms, 63 Fahrenheit. We may get a degree or two more, but it's overcast, possibly going to rain, possibly not. We'll see what it does. It rained a little earlier. Anyway, it is what it is. It's winter here, and we've got a good few weeks left before we start getting some warmer temperatures again here. Looking forward to that. Other than that, Women's World Cup is going on here with soccer football. And so apparently there are no games here in Sydney today. There's one in New Zealand, one in Melbourne, and one in Adelaide. But nothing here in Sydney, so even if it does rain, it won't affect the World Cup games at all. So it is what it is. Other than that, probably Americans don't follow cricket, but Australia retained the Ashes, which is probably the biggest match in cricket that exists. It's certainly the oldest. It goes back well into the 1800s, and Australia retained it because of rain, which happens often. I guess it happened in 2013 the last time. So England retained it that time. So it is what it is, as they say. Other than that, not much else to share. Let's just, I didn't hear the questions, but it seems the answers are all coming back Charlie, Charlie. So I will take Charlie, Charlie. VK2DY. Back to net.
All right, thank you there, Robert. I will say that 63 degrees Fahrenheit sounds like a really fine winter day to me. And a winter up here, if you have 63, you're going outside in shorts and a T-shirt because you're super excited. But we got you down there for Charlie and Charlie. And as far as cricket, yeah, we don't really watch much cricket here. I'm sure maybe some people here might follow it, but it's certainly not something you see on the television. Anyway. Next, we go down to VY1MGS. Michael, how you doing tonight, Michael? What traffic do you have for the net this evening?
VY1MGS returning. Michael in Whitehorse. Greetings all. Greetings, Nick. Hey, thanks for taking my check-in. Thanks for being there. It's been a little while since I've checked in. It's been a busy summer. It's been good, just lots. It's currently 58 degrees Foxtrot. We just had about 2 inches of rain in about half an hour, which was good because we needed some rain, but it's hard for the ground to soak that up. Lots of little flooding, but it's passed. Looks like it knocked quite a bit of smoke out of the air, which is good. I would agree with your comments on the temperature of a winter day in Australia right now. That sounds darned reasonable. That's short weather. That's short weather indeed. But never been there to experience, so it's all in the beholder. Didn't hear kind of been in and out, so I didn't hear the trivia questions. refrain from answering those. Had a nice, my first helicopter ride on Thursday. Actually did two. Went to a couple of mountaintop repeater sites with experienced radio engineer and to do some maintenance and some learning and have some experience. It was really good time. Flew out of Atlin, BC, and went to Atlin Mountain, and then Panacea Mountain, which is southern Yukon. Got the things we needed done, and yeah, I learned a little bit. We'll see how much I retain. With that, I'll turn it back to Net. Nice to hear you all. Thanks for sharing and being and doing. All the best. This is Victor Yankee 1, Mike Golf Sierra, back to Net Control 73.
All right, VY1MGS, KEQKO. Thank you, Michael, for getting in there. And I'll tell you, a helicopter ride to go up and maintain some radio antennas sounds like a pretty fun time to me. And as far as the trivia goes, it's been a little while since we've read the questions, so let's go back through these questions. Let's have AB8MO Andy read the main question this evening. Andy, take it away.
All right, Nick. All right. When did Taco Bell require the Liberty Bell and rename it the Taco Liberty Bell? Again, the question is, when did Taco Bell acquire the Liberty Bell and rename it Taco Liberty Bell? Was it 1776, 1876, 1996, or 2016, A, B, C, D, respectively? Back to Net, AB NMO.
All right, thank you, Andy. And next we will go down to KF5DAY for our alternate question. Alan, go ahead and take it away.
Let's try this. Can you copy me now?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, sorry about that. I picked up the wrong mic and I was talking into a radio that was turned off. Hi. This is KI5DAY returning, and let me let this drop and I will read tonight's alternative trivia question.
W8W.
Okay, it's a long question, so pay attention. I'm only going to read it one time. Here we go. Tonight's alternative trivia question is as follows. Jerry from Utah holds an amazing world record for A, the world's largest watermelon weighing in at 159 pounds, B, the world's largest animal balloon, a dog being 65 feet by 32 feet, C, the world's largest popcorn ball weighing 3,423 pounds, or D, the world's largest watercolor painting of Grandma Cornwaldo Bean. Wow, I'm sleepy already reading that. KI5DAY, back to Nick.
All right, thank you, Alan. Thank you for another fine question. Next, we go to VYMGS. Michael, how was that for the trivia questions?
VY1MGS returning. Hey, really good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go with D for the first one, and I'll go with C for the second one.
All right, sir. Cash down for Delta and Charlie. And then before we go any further, let's go back up to VK2DY, Robert, and see if he wants to stick with or change his answers. Robert, are you still out there? All right, nothing heard from Robert. Perhaps he stepped away. Did miss the questions. That's fine. Next, we get on to K8, American Motors Experimental with a recheck. Dick, take it away.
Well, hello, Nick at Night, and great job on the. I wasn't asleep, but I stepped away and was taking care of things, saying goodnight to my beautiful wife Susan, and just couldn't get to the radio. And I just wanted to say congratulations to Lucy. I'm sure they're not still hanging around, but if they are, certain congratulations. And they have the brand new daughter that I have things in common with. She wakes up at 3 in the morning, gets her diaper changed, gets something to eat, and goes back to sleep. And I do that about every night. So, anyway, I'll just go, I don't know, C and B, I guess. C and B. And I don't even like to talk about the Liberty Bell being sold. Anyway, what do? I guess you turn it back to the net and be done with it. So, take it away, Nick. This is Kilowatt 8, American Motors Experimental, and I'm living the dream in beautiful downtown Firestone Park.
All right, thank you, Dick. I am curious, though. Did you win the 50-50 this month? I wasn't there to see it, so I'm curious.
I tried, but nope, I didn't hit it this month. I did 3 times in a row, and I want to thank all the members who contributed to my 3 wins in a row. But the streak has been broken. So back to you, Nick.
All right, thank you, Dick. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, I think the last time you won, I was right behind you, and I was like, dang it, I left my phone at the Mexican restaurant beforehand, and I had to go back to get it. And if I just would have been a little bit sooner, I might have got that winning ticket. But who knows, that would have changed something in the laws of the world we live in, and then somebody else would have probably won. That's the way we are. But, yeah, thanks for getting back there, Dick, and good luck changing the diaper tonight. Next, we go down to KD8QOL, who also checked it, or also had a recheck. Go ahead and take it away, sir.
Okay, this is Kilo Delta 8, Quebec, Oscar, Lima, Keith over in Kenmore. Yeah, Nick, I wasn't sure if you had called me the first time around. It was just an in and out, but there was kind of a train wreck after I unkeyed, so I wasn't sure if I was added to the numbers. But after listening for a while, I had to jump in here and at least put my 2 cents in on the trivia question about Taco Bell. And I'm pretty sure it was 1996. So with that, I'll turn it back to you, Net Control. This is KD8QO, 70 degrees to you and everyone else must find that.
All right, Keith. Yeah, we got you in there. I think you were in there, in and out. Yeah, I think you were right. We had you marked as in and out. But, all right, we got you in there for 1996 for the answer. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. This is K8QKO and the WWKY repeater. And I'll open it up here one more time and see if there's anybody out there who would like to check into the BeaconNet. If you'd like to check in, please go ahead and call now.
This is KQ4JJL, KQ4JJL in Central Virginia. My name is Joe. Over.
All right, I had KG4JJL, and the netlogger had KQ4JJL. But in the netlogger that has Joe, not Jim. So can you want to come back with your call sign one more time, make sure we got it right, sir?
Yes, sir. It's Kilo, Quebec 4, Juliet, Juliet, Lima.
All right, got you in there as KQ4JJL. Go ahead, Joe. Take it away.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the trivia questions. That's yeah, and I refuse to Google it, right? But just wanted to say, hi to everybody on the net, and I'm here to listen and learn. And with that, I'll put it back to the net control. Over.
W8WKY.
All right, got you in there as a refrain from the question. All right, we're back down to the bottom of our list there. We had that one check-in, so we're going to go all the way up to the top of the list, and we're going to talk to our net control stations, starting with K8QWE, our fine pre-show master this evening. Mike, go ahead and take it away.
Kilo Echolink, Quebec Whiskey Echo. Well, the trivia, I really don't know, but I'm going to go with C and C because I know that Taco Bell hasn't been around that terribly long to put it in 1786 or 1886. So I'll go with 1996, which is C. And the popcorn ball sounds good to me, so I'm just going to go with C and C. Oh, let's see. I am exhausted. We had a family reunion yesterday, and I was outside and I was grilling, and my allergies, sinus stuff got totally trashed, and I wasn't able to sleep worth a darn last night. I took some meds, and I finally got knocked out. And today I just kind of took it easy. We went to church, came home, had lunch, slept some but not much, and just did a few things around here. So other than that, I don't have a whole lot more to say. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great night. This is Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Whiskey Echo, back to KE8QKO.
All right, thank you, Mark. Got you down for Charlie and Charlie. Next, we're going to go down to good old stubby arm himself, KD8 SLG, just Nick. Go ahead, take it away, Nick.
K8QKO, this is KD8 SLG. good evening, Nick, and all of the Beacon netizens out there. Let's get right to trivia. I'm going to go with C for Taco Bell, 1996. That seems right to me. Interesting question. Yo quiero Taco Bell. All right, on to the alternate question. As the resident historian and archivist for the Cornwaldo Bean clan, I have to start by pointing out a certain ambiguity in Alan's question tonight. He didn't differentiate between the maternal and paternal grandmother of Colonel Cornwaldo Bean, and there is a vast disparity. The Cornwaldo Bean grandmother on the paternal side was true royalty, an actual blue blood, had vast murals painted about her in the Cornwaldo Bean castle. However, his maternal grandmother worked in Dodge City for Miss Kitty at the Long Branch Saloon. Died a terribly disrespectful death, as called by Doc Adams. And all that really remains of her is a small sepia slide, a photograph indicative of the era from the late 1870s there. Nonetheless, my answer is D for the alternate question. That's all I got tonight, folks. Fine business, Nick. KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, Nick. Thank you for the fine Cornwaldo Bean history lesson, as we always appreciate it. Next, we will go down to KD8EPC, the Sasquatch of Medina. Dustin, go ahead and take it away.
Good evening, Nick, and everybody here on the Beacon Net. This is KD8EPC. For the trivia, give me answer C for the main and answer D for the alternate. Don't have much for you. It was a boring day, sitting home recovering with the back problems again, so there you go. With that, KD8EPC, back to net control. Fine business, Nick.
All right, thank you, Dustin. Touchdown for Charlie and Delta. I'm actually also going to go with Charlie and Delta because when I go to the next station, I'm pretty sure he's going to roll right into reading the answer. So I'll get my answers in there now. AB8MO, go ahead and take it away with your traffic, and let's go ahead and answer that trivia question while you're at it.
All right, KQKO on the Beacon at AB8MO. Very defeated AB8MO. All right, I copied down your answers there, C and D there, Nick. All righty. Tonight's trivia question: when did Taco Bell acquire the Liberty Bell and rename it the Taco Liberty Bell? And your answers are 1776, 1886, 1996, or 2016. Well, let me see here. I didn't pull up. There we go. Guess I didn't fool too many people here. The Taco Bell, the Taco Liberty Bell, was an April Fool's joke played by the fast food restaurant chain Taco Bell on April 1st, 1996. Taco Bell took out a full-page advertisement in 7 leading U.S. newspapers announcing that the company had purchased the Liberty Bell to reduce the country's debt and renamed the Taco Bell Taco Liberty Bell. Thousands of people had called Taco Bell headquarters and the National Park Service before it was revealed at noon the same day that the story was a joke. People's panties get in a lot very easily sometimes. So there you go. Answer is C. And almost everybody got it. Back to net, AB8MO.
All right, thank you, Andy. I know your peak pumpkin time, so we appreciate you hanging around and reading that question to us. And next we go down to KF5DAY Allen, and we're going to get that alternate question read for us as well with the answer.
All right, thanks again.
KI5DAY in the net, and tonight's alternative choice. Okay. Te gusta galletas y leches y señoritas y señores. Let's try the Spanish. Here we go. Tonight's alternative trivia question is as follows. Jerry Tufford from Utah holds an amazing world record for the A, world's largest watermelon, weighing in at 159 pounds, the world's largest animal balloon, I can't say that, animal balloon dog, 65 feet by 32 feet, the world's largest popcorn ball, weighing in at 3,423 pounds, or the world's largest watercolor painting of Grandma Cornwaldo Bean. The overall majority answered C for the largest popcorn ball. Well, if you answered C, you are incorrect. It was actually B, the world's largest dog animal balloon. It was 65 feet by 32 feet. Pretty impressive. You should look up Jerry Teffer's animal balloon dog that was 65 by 32. I can't even say that. But anyway, you should look it up. It's pretty impressive. It's pink, and it does look like a dog, and it's rather large. Anyway, with that useless piece of information, I'll shoot it back to you. Great net, KI5DAY. You all guys always have a good one. 73 from Oklahoma.
All right, thank you, Alan, for another fine alternate question as usual. Okay, so we're back at the bottom of our list. This is K8QKO on the WWKR repeater for the Beacon Net. And what we're going to do is we're going to do one more round of check-ins, because there's usually somebody out there lingering after we read the answers to the question to see if they want to check in and not answer, or maybe they're checking in later or whatever. So we're going to do one more final round of check-ins. So anyone that would like to check in, please say your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location. All right, sounds like we got pretty much everybody. That's pretty good. So I guess we're going to go ahead and close her down on behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself, K8QWE, KD8SLG, KD8EPC, and AV8MO. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in with us this evening. Come and join us on the next edition of the Beacon Net, Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on the WWKY repeater, Allstar Node 48496, and Echolink WWKY-R. You are welcome to join us on the Barometer Net, also on the WWKY repeater, every morning at 7 a.m. except for Sunday. Also, don't forget to check out our friends on the Boredom Breaker Net every day at noon Central Time on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5X QK-R. You've been listening to the Beacon Net. This is K8QKO, returning the repeater to normal and customary amateur radio use at this time. 73 all.
What was the answer to the question? KD8SLG, 7-3 all y'all.
Seven three, everybody. KF5 ADE, we're signing off. Have a good night.
'73, everyone. KQ4JJL.
KQ4JJL, KD8SLG. Thanks for stopping in tonight, Joe. It's nice meeting you.
8WKY. W8WKY repeater PL1 14.8.